Alright! Today we're going to continue Samurai's Ninja Gaiden or something?
Yeah.
But Ninja Gaiden but in court.
It's in session for Will Powers, our main protagonist, like Ryu Hayabusa.
Whatever, yeah, that guy. The prosecution is ready.
The defense is ready.
Very, very well. Let's open the statement. The prosecute will 2:30 October 15th. Mr. Will Bowers did indeed kill Jack Hammer in Studio One. We do suppose. It's impossible for anyone else to have committed it after all. So yeah, we will prove it with evidence.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Yeah, I'll do it. Gumshoe, he got this time. He got the correct autopsy probably.
Would you like to hear it
anyone
again?
heard? Oh, I forgot I wasn't listening.
Should I hear it again? No!
Forgot it.
I think I can remember all of that.
If you ask for him to repeat the whole thing again, the judge will stab you with the spear himself.
Dang, how medieval.
This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is... Who the fuck is this old hag? Oh, I'm sorry, it's old bag, not old hag. Well, now you say it.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Oh dear God, your name, please.
Not again. He's dealing with this again.
Just want to file the procedures. Wendy Oldbag, right? You got this.
Dearie. So just calmly, so when I was young...
No, you don't got this.
You can believe it, but there was this boy in junior high school, and he called me...
Objection! Stop talking!
Objection to Sid!
Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2. It was Powers.
Well, we do have a picture.
Let me get this straight,
Old bag, Miss Old Bag? You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? Well, you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
Why wasn't this presented to the court originally? Oh yeah, because Oldbag didn't give anyone that picture.
Except for
Gumshoe. Why'd she hide it? Gumshoe did not present it. That's a problem, isn't it?
Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No!
No! No! I mean, maybe it could be.
True.
Prosecutors don't really got the strongest evidence for this, do they?
However, do you not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
Better than just the picture. Oh, really?
We're both surprised!
Apparently he did not fuck around with this witness at all. To the old witness. Please make known all the information you have in your possession ahead of time! Please!
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give him a second look.
I mean... Edgeworth is just shook.
Salary
the whole time.
I can already feel Gumtree's salary cutting noises. I'm gonna press this. We broke a prop? Yeah, the samurai spear. Wait.
Which we haven't... that evidence. So it was broken? Wait, what does that look like again? in our court record?
No, it has a duct tape on there.
Okay, it's at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's all the information we have.
Though there's no blood on it, which has always been weird to me. Added.
Updated. Now it points out the duct tape. Yes.
I'll start from the beginning and go.
Pressing the first one tends to get you bodied.
Huh? I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. Everything.
Oh no. Yeah. This is straight. Yeah.
I was like, I was pretty sure it was just a.
I think we heard enough.
How?
Haven't we, Your Honor? I'm sick of this witness.
There's just one thing that bothers me.
What's that?
Where is the Steel Samurai costume now?
Let's see. Actually, well, we can't find it. We're looking though. It was close though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Will Powers. Is that right?
I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? I'm gonna object. I don't feel like it's him. Plus, I must trust my client immediately. I'm gonna go press first.
Yeah, pressing is pretty safe. It usually hints. The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio would have had to pass the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy?
Huh? Huh? Old Windbag sure has balls, or well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over details that are important, after all. Or, for that matter, forgetting them entirely.
How convenient. I forgot she was just there.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps?
Don't get old. Anyway.
I'm gonna go ahead and launch it.
Yeah.
Hold it! Look at this photo one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
The one up there.
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from the hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we'd have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order, order! Bro, what?
Well, you're telling me 2 comes after 1?
Actually, I'm telling you that 1 is before 2!
2 is 1 more than 1.
This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for 1 of them. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
What are you hiding?
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate's fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain this in court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
What? I don't know. They kind of got a point.
some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Old Bug? That's right.
The first one, because it would have to have been before.
Yes. Every day
Oh.
after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Old bag! You didn't tell us any of this!
Well, of course! I only just remembered it, Sonny.
Okay. Mr. Wright, just do your thing.
Well, I'd say this is a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. This really took a turn for the expected.
On today's episode, we have things we already do. Well, who was in the photo?
Who the heck?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Seal Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They got information about the rehearsal from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you say no one else could get in?
I had locked the main gate so no one could head in.
That's my impression of you.
Well, you know, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Oh, remember that?
That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
The old grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
Excuse me? They come in through the freaking drain?
Oh, the hell?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and
The important detail.
they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Niños? So on.
When did he learn Spanish?
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information.
We
And
got
no
our first
forgetting of
intermission.
idle information this time.
So who is the Steel Samurai in that security photo anyway? I don't know, but it ain't me. The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. Well, shit.
You're like the only suspect right now.
Nick! What are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can just get another day. Man, we're running the clock.
Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we just lose.
Do you think Phoenix ever gets confused by people saying right?
Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
I don't have any thoughts, Judge.
There is another person who could have committed the crime. Order.
Order.
Alright. Tell us, who do you got in mind? But, we don't look kindly to accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone that is obviously innocent, we're gonna strike you down. Okay, yeah, ooh. So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? The security lady. It was her! The person on the witness stand!
What the hell?
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about this morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person, other than Powers and Hammer, who knew about the injury. The security lady. Old Bag. Very well.
In her whole life.
This court will suspend proceedings in the current trial for today. Mr. Edward, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name again?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look
It's Wendy.
We'll look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
All right, we bought time. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. As what we said.
Wait a second! I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me!
Bro, he already put the gavel
I'm
down.
talking.
Oh, fuck. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Old Bag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about!
Hey, who? Edward is straight up confused.
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edward who told her not to talk?
No, Edward seems to have absolutely nothing to do with this witness the whole way through.
My man's just here.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend that they hadn't seen at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Okay, so who were these other people?
It said bigwig, right? So
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
the heads. We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run through of their action scene without a director? Of course. It all makes sense now.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, where were these people?
During all of this.
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, and the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There's a Studio 2? You know, on second
We
thought...
definitely did not go there.
Well, if you look at the guide map, it's right there. How do you miss it? You go to the gate and you have to go to the left.
We definitely could not go that way.
Your Honor, we've learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I agree, Your Honor. Well, we got it. We got another day. Everything is looking a lot nicer now. I was right to ask you to defend me. It's nothing. Or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So, now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out who was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it have really been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
Oh no, sleeping. But it probably wasn't her. I don't think so either.
Yeah, I know. I was just buying time.
We just
Someone
needed some
had to
bullshit.
be the bad guy for a bit to go take the pressure off of Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Maybe it was the 10-year-old boy.
You know, she wasn't winning any points in there, or with or without my accusation. Alright, let's go down to the studio. Maybe we can catch a little boy that's running around.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Take him away! Start!
Hey, you two in the back, you got a job to do.
Pin him down! That's what I've been saying! Why did we come here? Go to the studio! There's no reason they should have ejected us into the law office first.
Hey, do you want to go to McDonald's?
Yo, burgers! Wait, do they sell ramen? Who's the security? We have to go through her, probably. Nope. No one's here.
Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody.
Oh,
I
they
guess
actually.
they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat them. Now they will simply go bad.
Do you think it was Onigiri?
Is it true that they caught the security lady?
Oh,
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. Look at that. It's all done.
You mean that one that's covered up with duct tape? Wow, what a nice.
Gets rid of the text box just to demonstrate. Yeah, I know.
Gone.
Wait. Off.
I made a mistake.
No text.
Look, it's even more visible now.
It's not so good when it comes to handiwork. Some assistant, right? What do you do around here again? Yeah, but you suck on the props and backdrops, right?
I don't think she sucks on them.
Wait.
I hope she doesn't.
there was a misfire somewhere in there, right?
It has been covered.
So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today. He came in through this drain.
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
He will simply punch through it. Hey, Nick. The drain's covered. The boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though. Don't you? It kind of lagged.
You want to rid the grade off?
Really, Nick? We can?
She's serious? I'll tear it all down! Doom!
Yeah, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Just like that femboy. Hiya! There, that should make the kids happy.
The things we do. There are
There are some regular suits among us.
Well, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing wig.
I mean, it is a pretty distinct wig. I mean, I kinda like samurai movies.
Kind of?
Especially the boy love one. Oh yeah, I'm here now.
Oh shoot, he is right.
Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternate guard fashion thing. What is she talking about? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think that there's many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see the old windbag's eyes flash whenever she sees him. A particular one, huh? She has bit of trouble catching him though. He's apparently quite fast.
Interesting.
I guess they were here though. Again, she kind of just she was here that day, but apparently was a bit underwear. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet though.
Sometimes that happens.
So they were trying to protect a director. Why would they want to do that, I wonder? More the producer, actually. Producers are a real star here. She saved those studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd be in business if it weren't for that producer. She's quite important, huh?
Now, surely you must have...
Hey, Nick! It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Sorry, Nick, I just wanted to try that accent out.
You're right. You know, I think it was pretty... something. Probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, do you think if we sit at that bench we can save our progress? It's down that path in the falling tree, right?
Yeah, I think we just heal if we sit at the bench.
Aw. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Anime bench.
That was a good show.
Anyway.
This place is deserted.
What happened? Get down! It sounded like it coming from inside that trailer.
Someone must be inside.
Hello? Get the fuck down!
No answer!
Mr. President, get down! Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. Alright, let's go right into danger.
Huh? It's locked.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Immediately barges in.
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gates.
What are we waiting for? We gotta borrow it.
If they'll let us.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, the step ladder's in here.
You want to go someplace without a stepladder, Nick? Investigate.
Looks like there's 2 people that ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate the T-bone steaks too.
What is it with the steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know, just something feels odd with these steak plates.
Incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in suits. They must not clean it too much. Light fan for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'll run just fine.
Well, let's go take it for a drive. Let's just run. Let's Grand Theft Auto that shit.
Sure, if I had a license. According to all known laws of bicycling, I have a bike.
Oh yeah, see right there. Right there is I think our first evidence that he can't drive. Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But look, I have this! Only the most important item in the game!
Bro, I like the idea that he takes the badge off. Why are you showing me that, Nick? Anyway, he can't fucking drive. What the fuck?